Well, hi there, it's Brooke, and today I have a little fall haul for you. So I have shopped online and went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby, of course. I have a few from the Hearth and Hand line at Target, and then just a few simple pieces from like Kirkland's and At Home, and then like a Decor Steals little find that are kind of like everyday stuff, but could definitely work for fall. But they're kind of just like extras, not extras, but things that I wanted to add to my decor for the seasons and holidays. Target here, as of recording this, any of their fall stuff, I have looked online at like their Halloween and stuff, but I haven't really seen any fall things. I have seen a couple videos of the Dollar Spot, and they have some cute stuff, but nothing like majorly new. I saw one of the Walmart stuff, and they had some cute stuff, but probably not anything I'm interested in. I'll probably have to pick up a couple of pumpkins from the Dollar Spot because they did have some cute ones and some light up ones that I thought were really pretty. But as of now, it's just not out, and my target is one to get things a little later. So we are just gonna go on with Michael's and Hobby Lobby and my few other pieces. I do like the Hearth and Hand fall line for 2023. I do really enjoy that. The Studio McGee was okay. I don't get a lot of stuff from the Studio McGee line anyways, and I think Michael's did a really good job. Hobby Lobby had a lot of similar items that they always have, but I did find a few new things that I picked up. So let's get into the haul. Back here is my mantle, and I just kind of stuck the stuff up there that I'm thinking about decorating with. This is all stuff that I've had. So for the Gather sign, I picked that up last year at Target. I don't think they have it anymore. I just picked it up like at the end of the season, planning on to use it this year so I can incorporate more burgundies into my fall downstairs. And then upstairs, I'm going to use that other garland I have from Michael's a few years ago that has like the yellows, the purples, and the orange, you know, and then the green in there. So that's going to kind of be all of the upstairs. Down here, it's going to be kind of like burgundies and oranges and browns and tans. Let's start with Hobby Lobby. This is the first year I've seen these yellow orangey cosmos. I have tried to use just like the regular cosmos, but I just can never do it. But I think I can incorporate these upstairs, definitely. I'm thinking about for my shelf or for like my picture in the corner of the kitchen. So we will see, or they could end up in my dough ball. You know me. I think of things and then they end up elsewhere. But I'm really excited about this color. I just think it's really pretty. And then the other greenery piece, which I think they've had these before, is these little natural looking pumpkins, and my thought was to pull them off this stick. I really don't have anything that's this long that I would want these in, so my thought was to pull them off because I just really like the natural like creamy look of the pumpkin. So I got a few of the kitchen items. I picked up 4 of these little, they just call it fall tableware. They're almost like little dessert or appetizer plates, and they have 2 other colors of the pumpkins, but I picked up all the orange, and I thought I could set them on my little tiered tray or even on my stand. I just thought they were super cute. I could prop one up. I just wanted something that was like cute, these little trays. Or little plates, I mean. So that was my first kind of kitchenware, I guess. I also grabbed 2 packs of these orange striped fabric coasters. I like to have coasters that are soft, either rubber or cork or cardboard, and I thought these felt ones would be fun. But I did pick up 2, one for up and one for down, because as like I always do some sort of orange in my fall decor and Halloween, so I thought these would both work really well. They had other colors, but I just like the orange the best. The last kitchen item I picked up was this little pumpkin creamer. I just thought it was super cute. I like that it's more of like a rusty orange and not a bright orange. They did have this in their like creamy kind of color, but I thought the orange would be better, so I just think it is super cute. The next thing I got is pumpkins, of course, because I have an issue. I have a pumpkin addiction. They did have 2 new of these little velvet pumpkin fillers. They call them packaged pumpkin gourds. Right now everything's 40% off at Hobby Lobby. I don't know when it'll go 50. Our store has a lot of Christmas out, so I wonder when that'll go both 40. If they fall will go 50 when that goes 40. Who knows, right? I got some more orange ones. I thought these were a little more like on the rust side of the orange and like the orangey ones of the other ones I have with the cream and the green. And then this has like your dark kind of burgundy, well, it's a dark brown, and then it kind of has your like burgundy blushy pink, and then it has a nice like yellow gold. So I thought this would be nice to throw in either up or down, just for a little something different. I am going to compare these to my other ones, but I think they are just a little deeper, which I think will be really nice to have. And then I did pick up one of these big pumpkins. This is kind of a, not ceramic, but it's like, you know, they're plastery or whatever. I really like the stem on this, and then I kind of like the muted orange of it. Some of them leaned a little more peach, and some of them leaned a little more like just kind of a little more darker, not darker orange, but a little more orangey, and some were more of like a peachy pinky. So you just can kind of look through them and find what you like. I just kind of liked, you know, that it looks more natural and everything. I was thinking dough bowl for this, or possibly on the mantle, depending on what other colors I'm going to use. The pumpkins I picked up all 3 of the little Sherpa ones. Now these I won't necessarily use as picks. I will probably pull them off and just use them as little pumpkins. I thought these were super cute. I know Target is getting in some little Sherpa ones. I grabbed these because Target could be years and I want to get doing my tier trays. So I had like a cream, an orange, and then kind of a tan color. And then they also had 3 of these, like a cream and a green, and then this kind of like tanny orangey color. I just like this tanny orangey. I didn't like the other 2. And then I did pick up one of these raffia ones, and I know Target is bringing back their like braided raffia ones. Again, I will probably pop these off and they'll just be pumpkins that sit. I really don't have anything that I want to poke them into unless they fit nice for like my tiered tray or something with leaving the stick on. I did get 2 foam pumpkins, and I think I have one a little similar to this like dark brown rusty orange one, and then I don't have one of like a light green that's more just muted like this one. This will probably be more than likely used upstairs somehow, and then this one. But like I say, if I don't like them, if I don't use them, they don't fit with anything, then I just take them back. That green one, this is the first year I have seen that color, but I've seen that brown burgundy kind of color before. And then these are new for this year. They had like this creamy white one, and then it just has like a stick stem, but it does have some grooves in it that make it look, you know, more like a pumpkin. And then they have this nice orange color, and then they also have a light green kind of color. I like that it's light but not mint. I'm not into like the mint green for fall here. And so I did pick up all 3 of these. They were new, and I was just excited to see something a little different, and they are ceramic. Next, let's do Michael's. This garland has kind of a tanny gold one, a nice little cream one, and then a nice like orange rust one. So there's 3 different colors. They are like a velvet kind of feel to it. And I just thought it was super cute. I love the new kind of colors on it. Now the other stuff I got from Michael's, I'm just gonna grab it out of here in no particular order. Some of it was an online order and some I picked up in store. After I did a few returns, I went on a little shopping trip because it's about an hour and a half away from us. So I picked up both of the little grapevine wreaths. This one is, I want to say like 5.5 and 7.5, but there's no lights in these. Like I have seen some of them. That doesn't really matter to me. I just thought they would look good like over here on the mantle or in a dough bowl, of course. But I just wanted something a little more natural, bring in a little bit more browns. I've looked at these a lot of times, and these ones I just really liked the shape. I really liked how they were put together. 40% off, so they weren't too bad in price. Another thing that I found at Michael's, I found one of these like sisal leaf, all sorts of stuffed turkeys. I got this online, so I didn't get to pick it up, but there is some like hot glue here and hot glue here. So I don't know if I'm going to try to like take my hot glue gun and like kind of smooth it out, or if I'm going to try to pick it out, but that just kind of drives me crazy. But I just thought he was super cute. He has little like wire feet with some jute, and then he's just kind of a nice smaller size. They had a really pretty one, like a wood one with like etchings in it, but it was just a little bigger. I just wanted to maybe add a few more turkeys to my fall decor, kind of bringing the Thanksgiving with the fall. You know how I am about hot glue on things, so that does kind of bug me. I wonder if I took my like little precision tip scissors, I could just make it not so noticeable, right? First things I grabbed were these purple wheat bundles, and I'm planning to use these upstairs. I figured if I wanted, I could take off the big stem and just have each of these on their own little stick, or obviously they have a big stem. It does have little things to like cut it, so I think I'm gonna try to make them a little shorter if I don't end up like just separating it all together, because I do like them together. I think it would be hard to arrange with just each little like pick or whatever. So I did pick up 3 of those, and I just really like the like very very deep purple color. It's just so pretty. You could use these for Halloween too if you were adding like purple into your Halloween. Could be easy to just kind of fold back these leaves, or you could keep them. I grabbed some burgundy stems. I did grab 2 of these but decided that I only wanted 1, and they are definitely darker. They're coming up a little brighter and more red on camera. They are more of a burgundy color with that tan and brown, and I think I'm gonna put these in one of my like picture vases down here. I think it'll look really good with the garland on my mantle. And I only need 1 for my vase. They're more burgundy than like the red they're showing up here. At least that's what it looks like on my viewfinder. And then I did pick up 2 of these thistle bushes. They had these in like a cream, this like orange, this mustard, and then I think a burgundy too. It was like a cream tan, I think they called it. But I liked the orange and the yellow the best. I just thought these would be good. Another thing, you could take these apart and stick them in an arrangement. No, just fold this or whatever. So I just thought these look good together, and then they look good with like the burgundies or the purples. The pumpkin picks I picked up from Micheals were these 2 green ones. And once again, I just thought it was a nice like muted green, not on the mint side, had that little bit of yellow in there. I grabbed 2 of these, and more than likely I'll be popping these off. I just thought they were just like a nice fun green, which is a little bit more muted. I thought would be fun to add. And then I grabbed a little pick of these kind of like brownie, orangey Sherpa pumpkins. They have little sticks for the stems. I think these are a little smaller than my single picks from Hobby Lobby, but this is one I thought I could pull them off, or I could like stick in an arrangement too. I just thought these were cute. I like how there's 3 of them on there. And then the other one I grabbed, they call this just a pick, a cream twig pumpkin. It just has a bunch of like twigs knotted together in the middle, but they're more like sticks. They're not necessarily like twigs. When I think of twigs, I think of from a tree. It's more like, I mean, maybe they are bamboo twigs because that's what it kind of like feels like, or like cane people use on things. But I just thought this was a fun shape. Put on like a wreath or whatever. It'd be just kind of a different, more neutral touch, but just with a little bit of different shape and texture. I picked up these last 2 pumpkins when I went down there the other day. This one is a little bit of a brighter orange, which I thought would work well for Halloween also. And then, but the orange on my garland for upstairs is just a little bit brighter, so I thought that would be good. And then I did get the cream one too, and they kind of have a chevron pattern on it. I'm not a huge fan of the chevron pattern, but something about these, they're like that plastery material again, or whatever you call it. So I like sat there holding them and looking at them, and I just decided to come home. I just like the different texture on them. I like the size. I couldn't pass them up. Next, I'm going to share with you my Hearth and Hand fall items from Target. I picked these up in store because my store actually had some of the fall stuff out. I was so shocked. This is just a faux stamp. I thought this burgundy would look really good with the burgundy I already have, and it incorporates maybe a little bit of purple and orange. This is like, I always talk with a thing in my hand. This is like separate stems, so I could technically take this off and they would each be a stem, or I could leave it like this and, you know, use it as a bun. I just thought these were really nice. And then I really like these dried cornflowers. They're just like a nice like rust brown color, and I did grab 3 of these, so they're pretty little. You could easily cut these down and make more of like a bud out of them than like the full stick. But once again, I'm just really into the greenery this year, and I just kind of want to add it like in vases and in my dole bowl and in my garlands, just kind of like green it up in here, but with the oranges and browns and burgundies, right? And purples. And then online, I was able to get these, although I think they are in my store right now. I just grabbed 2 of their towels. This one is called brown. I'll hold it up here so we can get a better, there we go. So this one is called a brown one. They had a greenish one, that kind of green and gray. Of course, for my shelf or on a tray or whatever. These ones are usually pretty big. And then they do have a 2-pack of the brown ones. And then this is what they called like tan, or I don't think it was taupe, but it could have been. Taupe, in my opinion, has maybe a little bit of a red undertone. Has some other like gray kind of color here, but I just like the brown. I thought this would be good. I could use year round, but also bring in more of those like neutrals for fall, just to kind of even out. So the pops of like burgundy and purple and orange and the gold yellow, just for like more poppy with like these neutral background colors. 3 fall items I picked up from At Home. I picked up these big leaves, and I just love, once again, the cream, the brown, the neutral. They look really nice. They're really flowy. You could easily pop them off of here and make them smaller. I don't know what kind they were. It never says, but I was looking for like these magnolia ones, and these I don't think are it. At Home, like they had stuff out, but then they had tons of stuff in boxes still, so it was just slightly frustrating. I wish they would just like get it all out and just be done with it, right? But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So I was just excited for these once again to pop here, kind of neutralize some of that greenery, just kind of a nice neutral base. And I just love the whimsy of these. And then the other 2 sticks I got, they did have this in a 3rd color I saw. This is the Honey Boom collection, but they're like big fatty wheats, so they're all just separate stick. Each one's on its own stick, so you could easily pull them apart. They're just tied by a little raffia, but once again I went with like the neutral colors. I don't know what the 3rd color was. Was it more of a yellow or a green? I don't remember. Their Everyday Arrangement by Honey Bloom, exclusively At Home. I could easily pull these apart and use them on my tiered trays in like little bud vases here and there, or like a little tin, or I can add them to garlands here and there. The one thing I grabbed from Kirkland's, I do like some of the Halloween stuff at Kirkland's, but it just wasn't on a very good sale, so I was just gonna wait and see. But pretty much for their fall, they have a beautiful fall collection. I just wasn't interested in any of it. Like all their big pumpkins I really like, and then they brought out, I think, a black plaid, and then this tan, and then an orange in like 3 different sizes. They have like these little small ones, more of a medium, and then like the big almost pillowy kind of one. I just grabbed this one little tan pumpkin. I just thought he was super cute. I have enough plaid of the other ones that I just didn't want to bring in those types or whatever. They had some cute signs as usual, but they have a couple Halloween pillows that I would like to get. That's mainly what I was interested in. They had beautiful pillows for the fall, but I mean, they've had them before. I have ones I like better. I want to see what Target's coming out for pillows, so that's what I'm definitely interested in. So the last everyday bought for fall kind of stuff, I did grab this throw from HomeGoods. It just has like browns and creams, and I just thought it was a little different, kind of a different brown than the more like tanny, kind of like golden brown. It's just more of a brown. So I thought this would be fun for fall and just like a neutral for year round. I ordered some Halloween off of Crate and Barrel, and they're so cute. They're just so cute. You'll have to wait till the Halloween haul to see it. But I also saw these on here, and they're just little votives, candles, but I've seen these all over. They're probably a lot cheaper, but these have a timer on them. So that was like the main thing, is that these have a timer, so I can put them on and just set them and forget them like I do my other string lights. So that's why I splurged a little bit and got these, because I've always wanted some like little ones for my tiered trays, but I'm like, I'm never gonna turn them on. I know you can get ones off of Amazon with like remotes and stuff, and I'm like, so I saw these, grabbed these. I was already ordering something, and then I did grab a 3-pack of some LED candles from At Home. I thought I could also stick this in my lantern I have here behind me, and I swear these have a timer. Yes, 6-hour timer. I was like, I usually don't buy things like this unless they have a timer. I just kind of wanted something that I could light up if I want to. I have my real candles and I love putting those, but sometimes, you know, we're getting to that season where we want things a little cozy, fall and Christmas, so I not splurged, they were 18 bucks. So I did grab 1 pack of these timer LEDs from At Home. This is from Hearth and Hand, but this is the, I want to say the spring line or just their everyday line. It is not one of the new ones. My store doesn't have any of the new little bud vases except for like the bigger kind of white one. So I did grab this. I don't know where I'm going to use it. We'll see where it goes, but I was just kind of in a brown mood when I was picking out some of my fall decor, so this went in the cart. This is the little stool I picked up from Decor Steals. I had originally grabbed this to sit by my pillow basket upstairs, kind of for my living room makeover, and then I decided on something else, but I still thought this was a really good everyday piece. It is smaller than I thought. You know how I am with dimensions, I can read them, and unless I like get the tape measure out and really like measure it, yeah. So I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger than it is, and it's pretty skinny. I also thought I could use it outside. It's a good like durable wood piece. I think it would be fine outside for like my front porch, or I can just set it in front of like my pillow basket and put some pumpkins on it, or I could do, you know, something like that for Christmas and everything too. So it's just a nice little everyday piece that I'll find places to use. I also thought it could work on the mantle because it's not like super big and super tall. So we will see where this ends up throughout all my decorating, right? So that is my fall haul. If I do get anything from Target, I'll just show you when I use it in any of the tier trays or decorating videos. If this is too early for you, I hope you watch it, you know, later when you're ready to watch fall. It is just getting closer to school starting, so I thought I would do this and then I can get to making my tier trays so you have all the inspo and hopefully some dough bowls and I don't sprain an ankle or get really sick here that I can do all the videos. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.